Well, Patrice, you've had a bit of time to reflect on Game 3 for your team. What did you see?
Well, same start. I thought we had a good start. Well, they came out pretty good, but then I thought we kind of did a good job weathering the storm early and then just kind of brought it to them. I thought we missed some chances and took the lead in the second, and then another power play goal from them. Right away they scored, and then kind of a snowball effect there. I feel like all three games have kind of gone the same way. Frustrating, but yeah, we take it a day by day and you move on.
You know, it's interesting because on the surface it does seem like the three games have gone the same way, but when you talk with Pascal Vincent after the game on Wednesday night, he said that he felt that this was the best game for your team in this series and that there were signs of progress. So if you were to look at it that way, what things would you like from the game?
Well, obviously we had a lot of shots on net. I think the goalie, he's been pretty good. We missed some chances. I think our starts of the game, we keep it simple. We try to limit our turnovers, and then we kind of get into that. As soon as we kind of feel like a little comfortable, then we go kind of back to our, not our tendencies, but bad, a couple turnovers here, a couple turnovers there, and I think that's where we get in trouble. So, but overall, I thought, guys are working, I think we'll get rewarded. I think we just got to keep going to the net, putting pucks to the net, and I think we're bound to get rewarded for sure.
Well, one of the things it sounds like you're talking about is patience against a team like that. As much as you like to get away from your system and run and gun a little bit, you know that the way that you need to play is a way that can work for you.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. They keep coming. We kind of know what to expect from them. So it's just keep doing the same thing, shift in and shift out. I think if our power play can kind of get going here and put a few in, I think that'll give us a chance to kind of obviously help us win a game.
When you talk about the power play, what would you like to see there? It's been quiet in the series, at least in terms of scoring goals. You have had some good periods with the power play.
Yeah, it is frustrating. Like, you see their power play working. You see their power play against Chicago. Our power play against Grand Rapids was pretty good. And then you get in this series and we haven't been able to put one in. We've generated a bunch. I think we haven't got a ton of power plays, but the ones we had, we've had some good chances. We can't get frustrated, honestly. I think guys are doing the right things. I think it's just can't get away from the system now. You can't get away from the plan, and it's just to keep doing it. And I think like I said, we'll get rewarded.
Going into the last game, Pascal Vincent was talking about the fact that he'd like to see the team do some little things to try and generate more offense, shooting for rebounds, spending more time at the front of the net, looking for those second chances. It's easy to say. How tough has it been to do?
Well, I think a part of it just driving the net is willingness to get to the net and stay at the net. Sorry, you have to be willing to just, and not that we're not saying that at all, but it is. They got big D's, but it's. I think it's a challenge. I think for me, it's a fun part of the game, trying to get the best of them, trying to get inside, in front of their net, and just staying there and kind of causing some stir. The pucks, they're giving rebounds, so I think it's up to us to just stay there and try to pop a few in.
You've had success in a must-win game on the road in these playoffs, winning Game 5 in Grand Rapids. Does that do anything to help you to feel more confident going in?
Well, obviously just being on the road I think the main thing is here just kind of trying to stay loose and trying to stay focused on the present and not thinking, okay, it is hard to do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here saying we're doing it without thinking about it, but trying just to stay focused and being confident that we're able to steal game 4 on the road, and go from there.
You know, it's interesting because Pascal Vincent has said to me so many times during the season, the end result is not really on our to-do list of what's happening today. It's all about steps and all about a process, and I guess that's more important than ever in a situation like this.
It is. It's a cliche kind of, like it's kind of, everybody says it, but it is 100%. Like, what else is there? Like, there's today, and then tomorrow morning there's morning skate, and then there's pregame meal, and then like you go take it one step at a time, and then you get to the game, and then you focus on one thing at a time. And because if you don't do that, I don't know, you get kind of lost in the whole. Yes, the big picture is that we're down 0-3, but I mean, for now, we have to worry about today. Right now, I'm worried about what I'm going to eat for lunch, and just go from there.
Sounds great. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, Mitch.